Hello, everybody. It's your boy Ronnie Bizzle coming to you with another weekly update from your quarantine poker dealer here in Las Vegas. It is, what is today? It is May 4th, 2020. Gone through April during the quarantine, so I think we're into, let me do the math here, by 13, 30, it's 43. I think this is day number 47 of the forced quarantine for your boy here in Las Vegas. Um, Getting used to the new norm. It is weird still. You know, I haven't picked up a deck of cards in 47 days. Haven't had desire to play poker. I haven't played an online poker tournament, nothing. So it's been crazy, but I'm still grinding. I'm still living, still trying to wait for the day I go back to work and deal to all you fine guys and gals who come to Vegas and play the great game of poker. Couple of things first. I'm gonna do some good news and some bad news. Let's start with the good news first. The good news is my eBay business was thriving in the month of April. Really, really made some really, really good money. So I'm happy about that. Um, Another thing that I've noticed, and this is probably the product of my environment. You know, before this whole virus thing, pandemic started, um, I was like, I'd always had these nagging like colds and nagging sicknesses where I had aches and like, because I'm around. I work at the casino, so I'm around a lot of germs. Now I'm talking about, and not before the coronavirus, but everything, every germ imaginable. Everybody came to that casino, and I got caught one of it. So there was like a couple of times where I was sick during the week, and I was uh, not feeling good certain days. But I noticed that ever since I stopped dealing, and ever since I haven't been around the casinos, I've actually been feeling a lot healthier for long periods of time. I mean, since this pandemic, I haven't been I've been feeling great pretty much the whole time. Part of it is I'm practicing social distancing. Part of it is when I do go out, I'm actually protecting myself with a mask. But just a good feeling that just overall my health is just better. I've gained some weight, as you can probably tell. But, the overall feeling is, you know, not being exposed to smoke and not being exposed to crazy germs. I think it's straightened my immune system. All right, guys, on to the bad news. And this is kind of scary news in people who work in my industry. This week, the Nevada Gaming Board put out their procedural uh, stuff for casinos in Vegas to reopen um, the the gaming, all the stuff that makes Vegas thrives, and that's really the casino industry, the hospitality industry. I don't know much about the hospitality side of it, so I really can't give you any details of it. If you want to know about that, Google it. I'm sure it's up there somewhere. But I want to give you the gaming part of it. I know they're putting up shields. There was pictures I saw of they're putting up shields between like different slot machines, video poker machines, and then they put this procedural to open like table games and poker. For those of you guys who don't know, I guess the max number of people they want at a blackjack table is 3 people. The max number of people they want on a craps table is 6 people. And the max number of people they want on roulette is 4. I think it's 4. Now, on to what affects me personally, and that's poker. Um, According to the Nevada Gaming, they want the max number of people at a poker table to be 4 people. Um, that's not good. And I've told you before that because of the nature of poker and the nature that you need a lot of people to play poker. It's hard to justify running a poker room when you can't have 9 people at a table, because that's how a poker game usually runs. For them to, and now they're saying that we have to have maximum of 4 people to play. Now, let me tell you from experience as a dealer and as a player and someone who works in the industry, that is going to be impossible, especially at the limits I play. And I can see getting away with it for higher limits, like, because people who play higher limits tend to play short-handed. But at the lower limits, the grinders, the tourists, they like a lot of people. When you're dealing poker and it's 9-handed, when games start to slow down, when they get like 6-handed or 5-handed, people are looking to combine to other tables, or they don't want to play. And I totally get it. I understand it. Because the rake is part of it, and people don't understand how to play shorthanded. They really don't know how to play shorthanded, so they kind of avoid it at all times. Even though, in my opinion, it's very profitable if you can play shorthanded, as long as the rake is controllable and you have a lot of chips on the table. But that's something that's not really associated with this. Anyways, the problem with 4-handed poker is, first of all, the casinos are there to make money, so there's got to be a rake. So they're probably going to keep the rake high. Unfortunately, that cuts into a lot of the profits that people will make in these games. And like I said, the second is people don't want to play 4-handed. They don't like playing short-handed. Games will break easily. The third reason is when you play short-handed, when there's at a lower limit game, is the pots won't get big. So the casinos are not getting rake as it is like what they really want, which whatever the rake is at your poker room. And then as a result, the dealers aren't making any money, because if the pots are small, it's hard to justify somebody giving you $1 when the pots are $8. And I totally get it. I totally understand. That's part of the job that I totally understand. So dealers aren't making any money. So all this stuff ties together where, if there's no pots, there's no rake. If there's no rake, there's no profits for the poker room. So they're not making any money. Pots are small, they're not tipping the dealer, so the dealers aren't making any money. So it makes for a really, in my opinion, a bad situation for everybody involved. So people are just going to avoid it. And that's very, very scary, because for myself, because if this continues, and they try to open poker rooms 4-handed, people are going to see that people like, the above people, that they're not making any money in this poker room, so they're going to tend to try to close it, which is scary for me, or in people in my situations, like poker dealers, where this is their living. So I think the future of poker in Las Vegas, in the immediate future, is pretty bleak. I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's pretty bleak. And I think for poker to really get back to what it once was in Las Vegas, especially Las Vegas, it's got to go back to 9-handed. And in order to go back to 9-handed, people got to be protected. And I think, like I said, a vaccine or some kind of cure has got to come for people to go back. I mean, it's going to be hard enough for people to come to the casinos anyways, even after they open the poker rooms and the casinos, because people are going to be afraid to come to Las Vegas or travel. So it all is a circular thing. It's all like a hamster gerbil wheel where it just goes round and round, and everything affects something else. Like one thing affects 3 other things, and those 3 things affect 3 other things. It becomes like a pyramid of just bad news. So I'm kind of not feeling it right now as far as going back to work as a poker dealer in Las Vegas anytime soon. Probably not this year, I'm guessing, until they get back to at least six-handed or seven-handed or something. Because four-handed, nobody's going to play four-handed in a low-limit game. It's just not going to happen. You know, some people don't want to hear that, but it's the way it is. It's the way it is in poker. So when I saw that news, as you imagine, there's a lot of anxiety for me and the wife about, you know, what we're gonna do. So I mean, it's a really tough time. You know, we're struggling. Vegas is struggling right now, and it's just tough. It's tough to think about what it's going to be like the next couple months, as long as this pandemic is going. Because if you think about it, the pandemic's only been around for like less than 2 months, and in less than 2 months, the whole world has turned around, and nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows what's happening. It's just we got to do our part. And for us in Las Vegas, it's going to hurt a lot of people, especially the dealers of poker, because it's tough. And one of the results that happened also is that there's a prominent set of poker rooms here in Vegas that actually, they were furloughed. Now they're totally laid off from there, and the whole every poker room in this company laid off their employees. Not furloughed, laid off. That means they don't have a job no more. They don't have a job to come back to anymore. Which again scares me to death. Because in this industry, I notice it's kind of monkey see, monkey do. They wait for one person to do something, and then the other companies kind of follow through based on what the first company does. So this, me not having a job permanently, I hate to say it, it could happen. And I don't know. And the other bad part is about this company that did this massive layoffs of all their poker rooms, is they lost all their seniority. So I'm afraid if the company that I work for does the same thing, I might lose my seniority. And I worked in this poker room for 15 years, and to have it to lose it all in a matter of moments, a matter of 2 months, pretty much 2 months, is like, what happened? What just happened? But all I can do is just live my life. All I can do is just wait. All I can do is wait, just hope and pray, as I've been doing for 47 days, and hope that things get better and we can all get back to normalcy. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I'm glad you guys watched. It's a little longer this time, but you know, I get a few things off my chest and tell you guys, you know, it's the future of Nevada gaming right now is a little bleak at the moment. But I'm sure, and I know, we'll get back to normal. Maybe not this year, hopefully 2021. But gotta go on. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Ronnie Bizzle. Once again, share this video if you can with your friends, your family, so they get to know what's going on in Nevada. Leave a comment, like and subscribe. Check out, I created a TikTok channel just for fun. Anyway, that channel is, my channel is called Ronnie Bizzle TV at TikTok. So check that out. Anyways, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ronnie Bizzle TV here from beautiful Las Vegas.